You are now listening to
The Really Joe podcast. Really Joe. Really.
We got Trey here, who he's okay with interracial dating. Do you have a preference? No? No preference. All right, but in your adult life, I mean, like 18 and up, you've only been with one person, right?
Right.
All right. So even though you're not actively looking, you're not closed-minded to dating black women, right? Okay. But you've been with the same biracial lady for how long?
Wow, now. The oldest is 6, so
At least 7 years.
7 years.
All right, so at least 7 years. So 7 years ago, you were 17. So this pretty much all you know. This lady.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I'm saying as an
adult.
adult.
Yeah, as an adult.
As an adult. All right. So what was it that happened before you became an adult that kind of turned you away from black women? Was there anything that happened there? Did you have a crazy one?
You know, we all had those. But I would say yeah. But it wasn't like just outstanding crazy, but the right term is doing too much. You know, how can somebody do too much? And then I just looked up and tried something, and it wound up being better than what I had and better so far.
Well, what did you try though? What did you try? You just tried a relationship?
Yeah, I mean, how would you say it? I went
against the grain
in terms, but I just went outside of my race and just.
Oh, so that's what you tried, going outside your race.
Yeah.
But what made you want to do it though?
I mean, because I felt the same vibe as me. You know, it was a good feed off vibe or whatever. So I was like, okay, this could potentially go somewhere.
So what'd your parents first say when you came home with that woman? Because you know, keep in mind, I'm a little older.
Yeah.
So back in my day, they used to always say, hey, she can't use your comb, don't bring her home.
They, like you say, they really didn't say nothing about it. It was just, like you say, it was an open-minded thing. And like you say, that's what I wanted, or so they just let me go on with it. They let me find my own path with it. So
I got you. So look, let me ask you this. I've never dated anywhere, outside my race, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you think is the biggest difference between dating like a black woman or a, mixed woman or, Caucasian woman? You ever dated Caucasian? Oh yeah.
It really ain't no difference besides color. As I feel like, that's my opinion. Mm-hmm. Others might think different or here and there, but it really ain't no difference. And like I say, if that's your vibe and that's what you feeling, then
Okay. So what about the cooking?
She used season.
But I'm sure it's not like your mama cooking though.
No, some things it's similar, it's close, but like I say, ain't nothing ever like mama cooking though.
No, now.
Hey, my mama can throw down. I don't know about y'all, but it ain't nothing else like mama cook.
Hey man, hey look, my old lady make Thanksgiving dinner. Here. You know what I'm saying? We don't go nowhere most times. Can your old lady make Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah. My old lady can cook.
All right.
She gets in that kitchen and cook.
All right. So now what about if y'all just around the crib? Y'all listen to music around the crib. Mm-hmm. So what about when one of them twerk songs come on?
What?
Are Are you looking forward to her twerking in the kitchen?
Nah.
Why not, man?
I mean, cause she ain't like I say she ain't gotta prove nothing. She ain't gotta, that even I know that ain't her cup of tea anyway, as far as really dance. She don't dance.
Right.
Or whatever, but nah, as far as twerk song, I'm like, she ain't gotta prove nothing to me.
So this the best lady you ever had. She treated you the best ever, right? But technically this the first.
Right.
And she really gonna set the example for the rest of your life. I mean, if y'all ever, go y'all separate ways or something, you gonna base everybody else off of her. Do you think it's gonna be a hard act to follow?
I feel like it'll be a big shoe to fill. Because like I say, she not saying it can't be done. It can be done by anybody, as far as that, but it's gonna be a big shoe to fill.
All right. So what's the number one thing you appreciate about your current old lady?
Everything.
You appreciate everything? I mean, dang, I know she got to piss you off somewhere now.
Yeah, but it's just the normal piss offs. No. Every household got a piss off. It's because each one of y'all gonna have a different opinion about something.
Okay.
So it's just basically an opinion piss off, but that only lasts so long. Okay. Even if long.
All right. So now your old lady got Hispanic in her, right?
Mexican.
That's Hispanic. Well, I'm saying it could be Puerto Rican, El Salvadorian, all that, But they say them women get crazy when they get upset. Them Hispanic women.
Fine, yeah.
You act like you didn't want to admit to it. He said,
I had to think about it because crazy is like certain levels of crazy. She ain't no over the top crazy. It's just finding something to say and realize what you're saying and we're like, all right, chill out. Over there, but it ain't no over the top crazy.
So she ain't never pulled a knife on you.
Nah. The day that happened, you don't walk.
All right. So do you feel like she put you on a pedestal in y'all household?
No.
What?
As far as what? Like
she makes you feel like the man at all times in the house. Or or maybe even the leader of the household at all times.
I wouldn't say at all times, but she understand and I understand that I'm the man of the house. So it ain't like she walking around thinking she wear the pants. Cause that's just not it. But she know I'm a man of the house or whatever. But it's not an all time like I'm almighty all time. Nah.
All right. So I'm guessing she's her complexion is pretty light, right? Mm-hmm. Do you get funny looks from people when y'all are out?
Sometimes from the older crowd, that's like about 70s, 80s that just really don't hearsay agree with it. Mm-hmm. Or whatever. Yeah, you get funny looks or sometimes you don't, and then you get the compliments from the older people about the kids or whatever. Mm-hmm. Which I guess they just feel like that's something they have to do or oh, they so pretty and stuff like that, which is a good vibe or whatever, but but there is like a hatred look sometimes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but I don't pay no attention.
I got you. So you don't pay attention to the hateful looks?
No, it ain't gonna do me no good. Okay. You mad, I'm not. So
all right. So seeing the fact that y'all got kids now, have you seen? Well, I'm sure your kids tell you, how they day went at school. Have they gotten the hatred in school yet?
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
Not yet. But like I say, you just know it at some point or someday it's gonna come, but ain't no really way you can prepare them for that though.
Like they never been called a racial slur or anything?
Not to my knowledge.
All right, so now that you got kids, and so now your kids biracial, cool. Would you want your daughter to be with a black man, or do you have to be open because of the current situation?
Well, whatever she even, hold on, let me get this far. She ain't old enough yet.
Right.
But whatever she feel like that she wants to try, or who she want to be with, or whether the color or whatever, that's on her. You don't have to do it because of my skin color. Follow your best choice, or whatever you want to pursue in, or you feel like that's what you want, you do that. Or whatever. Like I say, I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you want.
All right, so you pretty much open to.
Yeah.
All right, so whoever they bring home, as long as you like them, cool.
Right.
Okay. So they got that old myth that daughters marry their dad and sons marry their mom. You don't believe in that, right? All right. So you don't know anybody that just happened to marry somebody that was like their mom or their dad, Because my old lady says I'm kind of like her daddy in a sense. So yeah, all right. But it's more because it's more because some other stuff that I do that's not so good. You know what I mean? But and the crazy thing is, I tell my old lady all the time, that she acts like my stepmom. Mm-hmm. She does a lot of things like my stepmom, and I didn't realize it until we was married and stuff. But yeah, I was like, yeah, you do a lot of stuff like her. I'm like that's your little junior right there. Like, man, it's crazy. But I think it's true. Mm. But you disagree.
Not fully disagree, but I don't know. It's really hard to say to me.
Right.
So.
What do you feel like Black women lack in relationships with a Black man?
What do they lack?
Yeah, like if you could change something about Black women in a relationship with a Black man, what would it be?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Pick something. I don't know can't be an answer. You have to.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
What would it be? A lot of people, and this is why I ask, because a lot of people that, especially like black guys that don't want to date Black women, or that's not their preference. Let me say that.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just like say I got treated better here, but well, let me say this. I'm gonna pull up my previous, because the lack of care, because you was raised up on getting everything you wanted. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you was raised on getting everything you wanted, then you get with somebody and you feel like they had to live up to their potential. Every time you tell them, oh, I want this, I want that you got to run out and get it or whatever. Instead of just being independent and getting some things on your own, you want to run here. This person tell you no, now you want to run back and keep going down the line till you get it. And then to where it gets like, okay, if I know I ain't gonna get it from you, I'm just gonna keep doing this and that like that, and then act like you ain't nothing. So.
All right. So really that's kind of crazy for somebody to, well, you said that's your previous relationship. So that had to go back to like at least 17, 16, 17, right? So that's kind of like setting unreal expectations.
Yeah. So how you decide to progress with somebody like that? Because it's just gonna be I won't. So nah.
But so would that be from your experience? Keep in mind, you still fairly young.
Yeah.
Would you say that would be the thing that you would change as the lack of concern for their partner?
Yeah.
Okay. Like emotionally or just, materialistic stuff?
Somewhat of both, but mainly materialistic.
Okay. So how long was that relationship? Your previous one before the one now?
2 years.
2 years. So you really was in love.
What I thought. What
at the time.
Yeah.
At the time.
Puppy love.
Right. Using puppy love, like real puppy love. 2 years is a long time, in high school, So that lady probably really hurt you to the core, low key.
Yeah. At 2 years, you bring out a side that just spiral. I'm like, all right, you changed. And so it ain't much I can do, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And that was your last woman of color, well, black woman that you've been with. So you like,
yeah,
you gotta find it out.
Spring.
All right, so look, so do you think you got closure from that relationship before you moved on to your current old lady?
Yeah, because I feel like I learned to not accept things like in that sort, and like you say, be true to myself instead of trying to make somebody else happy. Be myself, go by what I stand by or whatever, as far as things like that. But still respecting them, but go by as far as doing that, trying to make somebody else happy. But I gotta be happy before I can make you happy. That's what I got out of it.
All right. So like did you get like closure with her? Like, all right, you know what I mean? You know how you have a bad breakup and you move on?
Yeah.
But you never express, you know what I'm saying, what you went through in that relationship?
Oh yeah, I was cool on her.
Okay. But you never expressed it?
No.
So you didn't get closure?
No, I got closure for myself. I don't need her to get my closure. Yeah.
All right.
I got closure for myself.
Okay. All right. All right. So if you see that lady today, what's the vibe like? You just ignore her? Huh?
Yeah.
Why ignore her?
Why speak?
You know her. You know her well.
Okay.
Y'all got history. Why ignore her?
But let me say this. Because once I got with my old lady now, or whatever, it's being picky, being picking and this and that as far as going on to where your mama getting, it don't need for all this. I moved on, but you mad at me because I moved on.
From the ex side? Or
yeah, the ex side, yeah.
So your old lady ain't never picked with the ex?
Nah.
Okay.
And like you say, man, they had Black Friday shopping. You at work and your mama and them up there, and then they walk around trying to pick with her and point all in her face and stuff like that. So where now my old lady mad finna get with you, when it don't need to be all that, but y'all picking with her, so she got a right to defend herself. But when it should never been there, we could have been, because we was cool. It wasn't no, as far as talking or stuff like that. No, we was just cool on each other. All right, that's it. And I'm cool on that, but as far as it's just gonna be problem.
Did your mama like the ex? And you know if your mama like your ex 2 years, high school, y'all done went to prom together, dressed alike, Sadie Hawkins.
I mean, she was cool on it. You know, she knew something was off about her, but she couldn't really, you know, say nothing. But she was, I feel like she was cool on it. But like you said, she had on Facebook and stuff, so she was cool. And then one day she's just blocked. So
who got blocked?
My mom.
Your ex blocked your mama. Now you know she ain't posting nothing but Bible scriptures, uplifting stuff about church.
Blocked my mama, man. I knew it was different.
Hold on, she blocked your mama before y'all broke up?
No, after we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her mama blocked me, which I didn't care much, but
right.
You know.
Hey man, so do you think that relationship kind of, you know, open your eyes to going outside the race?
That
it got that.
I don't say it did that, but it opened my eyes to a lot of things. You know, you never know what. Ain't no matter how much time y'all spend or do this and that together, it's gonna always be something. You know, that I feel like it's gonna always be something.
Right, but before that, you had never dated outside your race.
No.
Okay.
Everybody was black, man.
All right. So really, Keisha did it to you.
Keisha did it.
I don't know what her name is, but really.
Nah, I ain't gonna disclose no name.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. But I just use a kind of stereotypical black name, you know. But
why is that?
What?
Why is that you use?
Because I don't know her name.
Well, it could be a white Keisha.
Well, they mainly call them white, that white girl named Keisha. You know what I'm saying? I used to work with a white girl named Keisha, you know, and that's what people call it, the white girl named Keisha. Yeah. So really, whatever she did wrong, kind of opened your eyes to maybe black women ain't it.
You know, I never really had that thought as far as I'm just gonna try white women. Mm-hmm. You know, I ain't just never had that thought. I just, like say, picked up a cool vibe with a white girl or whatever, and then I just, like any other relationship, you go to talking, then dating, then, you know, hearsay.
But she not white, though.
She was white to me. I didn't know she was Mexican until she told me.
Do she act white?
Sometimes.
So look, in interracial relationships, especially with a black person involved. Mm-hmm. When she get upset, do she call you the N-word?
No.
She ain't never said.
She ain't even, the N ain't even her lips.
Well, I don't mean like with the ER.
Nah, she know, she got enough respect not to do that without me telling her that, hey, that ain't it. Nah.
All right. So y'all in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Got music on. And the N-word come up. Do she pause or do she say it?
I don't really pay attention.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
I don't pay attention.
Okay.
Because I'm in the car vibe. She singing. Now, whether she keep going to ball, I don't know.
Oh, you rapping with
her? I'm rapping.
You rapping too. You don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
But this is what I told John, who I recorded with. He agrees with me. I be scared for black people in interracial relationships. Not that I'm against it, but I don't know if you pay attention to the news and all that. A lot of them when they go bad, they get really ugly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I be worried about them, you know.
As far as what?
I be hoping they don't get killed.
So you think if we break up, she gonna kill me, basically?
No, I'm not saying that. Now, keep in mind, every relationship is different. Mm-hmm. But a lot of interracial relationships end up bad. Somebody get beat up, somebody get stabbed, somebody a murder-suicide.
I ain't doing that.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I get it. Yeah.
Keep in mind, what happened in Hope like 2 years ago? Black dude killed his girl, killed himself. You know, you seen what just happened over there on the Texas side. The white girl got killed by the black boyfriend. It happens a lot, you know. And keep in mind, of course, all of them are not gonna end like that. But I just be afraid that they gonna end like that. You know how many I watched so many stories of this black person dying and they say it was a suicide. But once you find out the details, you be like, that ain't no suicide. And then the person get off, they get the life insurance money and get away. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd be worried about. You know what I mean? Now, keep in mind, I know some people that are in great interracial relationships. Like, you know, I can think of not that many, but I can think of one solid couple for sure. Two. Well, I never seen it. Yeah. I never seen it, but I know this one couple I'm friends with, man, they like great for each other, you know. And it's, well, I'm gonna say they're great with one another, you know. And that'd be my fear. Not that I'm against it, you know. Not to mention, I talked to my brother one day. He was at a bar and some white girl kept flirting with him and stuff. And he say some white dude just kept watching him, just kept looking at him. And I'm like, dude, probably don't like that. And I'm like, man, you gotta be careful. I'm like, man, because dude could really, you know what I'm saying, not like it, especially if he not getting no play, and really want to do something to you, you know, and he don't even know you. It's just the fact that the white girl feeling you and not him.
So let me ask you this then. Okay. Let me ask a question. All right. So why, or well, how to put it? I'm just gonna say why. Why are you so big on black and white as far as dating or something like that? Not basically against it, but big about not dating outside your race.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm big on it. It's just I couldn't do it. You know. You know, of course, to each his own. I don't knock anybody for what they do.
Right.
I wouldn't do it just because this all I know. You know what I'm saying? This is all I know. Is being black, coming up black, a black upbringing, you know, loving black women. And keep in mind, I like seeing nice, well, excuse me, to you know, no disrespect to the old lady. It's cool. I see nice, attractive white women all the time. Hispanic women. I've seen some Asian women, but they gotta have them black features though. You know what I'm saying? They look even better when they got them black features.
So basically, you feel like you owe that to them. You owe something to the black women.
I wouldn't even say that. A little bit, just a tad, just because I feel like black women should, you know, should be in good, healthy black relationships. Instead of all the toxic ones that you hear about, you know. And then I feel like, you know, it's a lot of black women that, you know, talk down on black men, but they, at the end of the day, they still love us.
Yeah, but let me tell you, ask you this. Like I say, what if me and my old lady out, and it's this black woman just giving us the meanest stare she can get because she don't like that the fact a black man is with a white woman. But if you was with this black man, you would be causing all types of problems, or you would just be naggy and basically not fully in the relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't understand the question. If who was with that black lady? Oh, you saying
the black lady, the black woman.
Okay. So you saying a black woman has a problem with you
being with a white woman.
But if she was with you, she wouldn't be like that. Right. Oh, or you saying if she was with you, she would be pushing you away.
Yeah, be the complete opposite. Okay. Instead of trying to keep that man, you doing everything in the book and more instead of trying to keep that man.
So you feel like that's what a lot of black women do? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not gonna say a lot.
Is that what some black women do?
Yeah, because like you say, if I can go out right now, you try to speak to a black woman or something like that, what's the first thing they're gonna do?
Turn their face up. It's either that or they gonna smile.
Yeah, or try to treat you like you're trying to holler at her and all this other and more.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. But soon you see that same man that was trying to just speak to you, wasn't trying to holler at you or nothing. You see him with the white woman and your face tuned up.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? So how can you owe yourself to something like that?
I don't know, man. I think that comes with being black. Because I don't know about you, but you kind of got to be in defensive mode a lot because you got to watch out for white people that don't care about you, and you got to watch out for black people who trying to get over on you, or take advantage of you, or run some game on you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, a lot of people, they in that defensive mode first before they open up.
Right.
And how we do. We got to see your intentions first before we just, show you our genuine self.
Right. But you can't but most women also keep shooting you down and, keep that guard of like you could be with somebody because the last man hurt you. You're going to follow that into the next relationship. So you ain't never had that happen.
I can't say that. But you did that.
What do you mean?
You said that woman hurt you and you considered going outside your race pretty much.
No, I'm saying, like you say, if that one, let's say my ex, she hurt me, quote unquote, hurt me.
She hurt you. Yeah. That's what it is. She hurt you. Dude.
Okay, she hurt me. And I got in a relationship with this white woman or whatever. But when I got over there with her, I started treating her like she did me wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's how I'm putting it.
Kind of like pretty much she being spiteful, like a woman scorn, but trying to be in a relationship at the same time.
Yeah, as far as like if she cheated on me here, I'm going into the relationship over here and acting like she cheating on me.
Right.
Because of my last relationship.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I've been through that. Yeah, I've been through that. But it's kind of like that defensive thing, though, right? It's like,
but why do you have to put up with that defensive thing if you're not doing? So you mean to tell me you like being accused all the time?
Hell no.
Okay, so I mean, I just met you. I can't go in accusing you. I can, but who wants to hear that? It ain't gonna ever last long.
Right, that's true. I get some people, they rather be. I guess they rather be the fool early on, versus later on. So I guess they rather catch it early before they get overly invested.
But what if you wrong? So now you still a fool because you was wrong and now you ain't with them.
All right, so hold on. So your old ladies never accused you of cheating?
No.
Never questioned you?
No.
She ain't never looked at your phone and be like, who is this? Who is this you talking to?
She don't even go through my phone.
All right, so is this why you think some black guys love white women?
some of them, because like you say, you'll hear mainly a lot of people say, man, white women are more chill. You don't have to hear all that, because all the white women want you to do a little bit of attention, and they want to be up on you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, not 24/7, but just give them a little bit of attention, and that's all they ask. Show them that you love them, and that's all they ask. But instead of for 24/7 this and that and all that.
So, do y'all have any pets?
No.
Okay. Y'all plan on getting it?
Well, we had 2 ducks one time.
Did she kiss the ducks?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, she ain't. What is?
Cause you know how white people always be kissing their dogs and stuff
She
in the
ain't.
mouth.
She ain't that white now.
Oh, okay. The Hispanic come out there.
Yeah.
All right. Now look, this is it's funny that you say that about she don't go through your phone, she don't question you, none of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to a guy one time when I used to work at a call center, and I was telling him how, his old lady could see all this, who everybody he calls and all that, right? And he was like, she can see everything? Like, everybody like, yeah. He said, you know what? I'm gonna give me a white woman. He said, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna give me a white woman. And of course, I'm laughing, but maybe this is why. Maybe this is why, man. So look.
So basically, he was doing something and didn't want to get caught, so he just said he was going to a white one because there's less problem. So why they can't be?
Hold on. Is that true? Is it less problems with?
Yeah. I can say it, yeah. But even though I'm not doing anything, let's get that out there. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, she don't come questioning me. She don't come ask me anything. She don't go through my phone or anything. But of course she has a password to my phone, but she don't sit there and go through my phone or nothing like that. Or, try to accuse me of something. We have an understanding. So, and that's basically all it is.
Do you go through her?
No. I don't go through her phone.
Some people say
hold on. I don't mean cut y'all. I learned that, and I said I'd never do it again. Going through a phone or whatever, because when you're going through somebody's phone, you're looking for trouble anyway, right?
And did you find it?
Yeah,
you found it.
Yeah, so I can't be mad at nobody but myself for going to look for it.
Was your feelings hurt when you saw it? Like, did you cry?
Nah, I ain't crying. But yeah, I was mad, pissed off like anybody would. But then as I got older, I had to think, I'm like, you went looking for the problem.
Okay.
If everything all cool, ain't no organ here, ain't no organ there, y'all cool and steady, why are you going looking for trouble?
All right, so let me ask you this then. It's a lot of people that feel like if your old lady don't go through your phone, she might be cheating.
That's an opinion.
I know, but how do you feel? Do you agree?
No.
Or do you disagree?
I don't agree.
Okay.
To me, it's the trust.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, I trust her just as well as she trusts me. That's just me.
Okay.
Now, if she cheating, all I gotta say is don't get caught.
Hey, man. All right, so when you gonna marry this lady, man?
I gave her 10 years, man.
What?
Yeah.
10 years for what?
I think I'm still young, man. I ain't ready for marriage, man. I feel like,
my Jesus, not another one of these.
No, I just feel like marriage is, I don't know.
Hold on. I got an episode with a buddy of mine who don't believe in marriage.
Now, I ain't gonna say I don't believe.
All right, cool. But 10 years, you said you said you too young, all that, cool, right? Why get in a relationship? You know what that woman gonna want after a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just be single? If y'all had kids together, I mean, still technically y'all still single, y'all got kids, y'all just in a relationship, which is not by law recognized. You know what I mean? Why not just be single? Because
so basically be together but single.
Yeah. That's just, that's your bottom chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say it, but yeah. I mean, why not, man? Why? She gonna want to be married 2 to 5 years. How many times she done asked about getting married?
She really ain't asked.
Oh my goodness.
She haven't. She ain't asked. But I mean, when it's a topic, then yeah. But then of course when I say 10 years, I'm being funny. But once I say 10 years, she, I don't know.
Oh, y'all at 7.
Well, over 10, like 3 more,
Y'all at 7, fool. So by your 28th birthday,
you gotta be married.
You need to be getting hitched. So what you do? So what do you do? She give you that ultimatum.
Man. What you mean ultimatum?
Ultimatum. Either we get married or I'm leaving.
Yeah, I can't see this.
Man, you ain't gonna let that lady leave with them kids, man.
No. But if you put me to an ultimatum as what I need, because now you making me feel like I need to do something. Like you're forcing me to do this.
She don't send you pictures of rings?
No. But look, let me tell you this. My old lady is happy with her promise ring.
A 7-year promise ring?
A 7-year promise ring.
Hold on. How long has she had?
I don't know. It been a minute. It been a minute to where I don't know. So, but yeah, she ain't. I'm gonna do it, man. Not hearing marriage, but just thinking of marriage is just a cringe because I done heard.
But listen, your parents are married.
Yeah,
to this day, your whole life, and you don't want to get married. You trust her.
Mm-hmm.
You trust her. You don't think she cheating. She treats you good. She don't go off on you. She don't call you the N-word. What? Just being real. You don't have to say it not. She probably not telling you no in the bedroom. What's the problem? What else do you want?
I just feel like in marriage is just a sign of a name. We're already basically married by law. We're married, right?
No.
Yeah, we are. You like say if you and your old lady weren't married, y'all is married by law because y'all stayed
common law.
Yeah, common law. That's what I mean.
Dude, you live in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Do Texas recognize common law?
I don't know.
Man, you can Google that. I had to Google that a little bit, but man, that don't.
Man, marriage. I just feel like it's a split up, man.
But look,
in some cases, it's just gonna be problems with marriage.
But see, common law works in certain. Well, first off, you got to be in a common law state, but it's good because the good thing about it, well, I guess especially for you in your situation, you can put them on your insurance, and stuff like that, But that ain't good enough for women. They want that ring, they want that paper, they want that certificate, they want to hang it up on the wall.
It'll be soon.
All right, so look, so you willing to lose this because she sound perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she see this. She sound perfect. If nothing else, perfect for you.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just for she tuned in. But yeah, she sound perfect for you. You should have been done it. Y'all got kids together. She already part of your life forever.